Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Steph from the High Moving Podcast, and Hall of Fame quarterback Brett Favre gets the defamation lawsuit that he filed against Shannon Sharpe dismissed by the judge. Tossed out. I never thought it stood a chance. Earlier last year, he filed his lawsuit because Shannon Sharpe and Pat McAfee were some of the loudest critics on national TV, talking about, or media, because before Pat McAfee was on TV, he was on YouTube full time. But they were the loudest in media, and basically, they were just talking about the fact that, look, there was millions of dollars that was misallocated, and Brett Favre's name is tied to it. Some of that money he used to rebuild the volleyball arena as alma mater, and we know that Mississippi is one of the most poorest states, so massive criticism. He didn't like that, and now it's been dismissed, right? So the judge went ahead and said, or at least the United States District Court Judge Keith Stewart issued a ruling in a filing writing. Sharpe's comments are constitutionally protected rhetoric, hyperbole, using loose figurative language. Among Sharpe's comments, he accused Favre of taking from undeserved and stealing money from people that really need it. Right. And then this is from Favre's camp. We respectfully disagree with the court's decision. Mr. Sharpe's statements were unquestionably false and defamatory. Sorry, can't read. A little dyslexic. We are considering our options, Brett's representatives told the network. So Shannon Sharpe's comments were protected basically through free speech and hyperbole and whatnot, and I understand that. I understand Brett Favre is feeling some type of way, considering you have an NFL brethren or, a former NFL colleague. He's a Hall of Famer as well, and you don't like him calling it out. But listen, like I said before when I talked about this, you had those text messages, okay? Talking about, using, if I use this money, will people find a way to find out? That is, if that's not a smoking gun, I don't know what is. Okay. You've been audited. And it's still ongoing. This has not been a sealed case yet, so it is still an ongoing process. But to me, Brett Favre looked guilty in all of this, right? Okay, at the end of the day, if you got money that was not supposed to be used to rebuild non-modern, it was state funds that was supposed to be used for welfare programs or health and wellness programs for the people of Mississippi, then that's what the money should have been used for, and you didn't do that. And if the receipts add up to it, if the receipts are adding up to the fact that you spent that money somewhere else, then so be it then. Okay, you got caught, you're guilty. Okay, you got a little greedy. I'm sure you have millions of dollars, but you know how rich people, they're saying rich people don't like spending their own money, right? But it seems like that's the case right here. He was a sponsor at Levi. You made millions of dollars in the NFL. Okay, what's wrong with putting up your own money to rebuild a volleyball stadium, right? So, Brett Favre, and what other options you got? Okay, so, listen, if this went through, if this lawsuit had went through, it'd been stupid, right? It'd have been an assault on free speech, and a lot of free speech I don't agree with, but it's people's right? And I also think that a lot of people outside of Shannon Sharpe were also talking about it. Stephen A. Smith was talking about it. There was a lot of loud TV talking heads talking a lot about what went down with the funds in Mississippi. Okay, so he didn't sue all those people. Okay, and then he even dropped his lawsuit against Pat McAfee because he apologized. Pat McAfee did need to apologize. I think Pat McAfee apologized, just to be funny in a way, right? I don't take the apology that serious from Pat McAfee to Brett Favre, because I don't think Pat McAfee did anything wrong. So he's gonna have to. I don't know what his next plan is, but if suing Shannon Sharpe was in the plans to make money, is not going to work. Or maybe there was no money. I don't know. I don't know if there was a dollar amount tied to it. But clearly the judge found this to be pretty much null and void. Yeah. So there we have it for Brett Favre. He can exit stage left. I just thought it was stupid. So many people were talking about it. He even tried to sue the auditor for I think his name was like Shad White or whatever as well, who was doing the audits, and just stupid. Brett Favre, you did this to yourself. You got caught trying to take funds. Deal with it. So anyways, guys, let me know what y'all think about all this. Please like, subscribe. I'm out.